Mike Chickadee check. G'day, Stu from UAV Futures, and welcome back to the FPV Mix, the greatest live stream on the internet, at least in the top 5 anyway, that's streaming right now in the Southern Hemisphere. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? This is the drone show for you. We're going to be going through, talking about if you've got a new drone for Christmas. We're going to be talking about FPV Burnout. We're going to be doing some giveaways. We're going to be opening up a whole bunch of packages that I've got over Christmas, but I want to get these things sorted and find out, can you hear me? How was the stream quality going? All that sort of housekeeping stuff first. We'll find out who is in the chat and what have people been up to. Let me see right now. Who can I see? I know I can see Johnny DRC is the first one I see. Right in there, we've got RS7 Driver, the legend himself. He says, I'm flying tomorrow instead of actually doing any real work. Mate, that's if I did both of those things, that's kind of what I do. I have to go flying, and that is my real work right there. Johnny DRC, he's saying he's just ordered the Fly Woo X. We've got Angel or H Angel. That name is still going to confuse me. I'm just going to call, I don't even know what I'm going to call you, but yeah, he's saying, good morning, Stu. Russ is saying, you good, he must be feeling kind to himself. I've got my morning cup of coffee, and that reminds me, this is our usual part. This stream is for you. So grab yourself a cup of coffee, grab yourself a beer, a cup of tea, whatever you want to partake in. Sit back, relax, because for the next 90 minutes, we're talking drones, hanging out, having some fun, and I want you to have a good time. Why? Because you deserve to have a good time. You're a kind individual, and I thank you for being here. So let me know what I can do to accommodate you and make this stream a little bit better. Maybe you're at work, maybe you're winding down from work, maybe you're trying to go to sleep, maybe you got to wake up for the day. Whatever it is, let me know how I can help you with this stream. Kiz Bartlett is saying, just call him daddy. No, please don't do that. We got Fitz for lights. He's saying, hey, Stu, Game of Drones is at work. He's saying, I'm at work, but here, yeah, who else is working right now? And let me know the time where you're at as well. So for me, it is 10 a.m. in the morning. I'm on to my second cup of coffee. I actually got a new coffee cup that turned up from Discord. So thank you very much there, Discord. But I think in some other places, it might be like 3 or 4 in the US, maybe 5. I'm not too sure. And it looks like it's probably very, very late in the UK as well. So License to Drive saying it's 11 p.m. here, time for a rum. So there you go. Whatever you want to partake in, my friend. I'm not going to judge. I just want you to have a good time. 2020 has been tough. So now we're 2021. Let's try and make you guys have some good memories, some good moments, and just hang out and have fun. So Brian is saying it's 4:40. Technically, he is still working. Limbo for Drone saying, good evening, man. It is just past midnight, getting ready for Cyberbug history. So there you go. He's going to be enjoying some Cyberpunk right there. Game of Drones, he's at 6 p.m. in Ohio, USA. And RS7 Driver saying, I need to move to Oz for sure. Mate, where we all need to move to is to New Zealand. That's where I would be going to. I think that's a pretty cool place to live. If I had to pick, except I would want the weather to be a little bit better. Limbo for Drones to say, nah, it's in the Netherlands. And Bez, formerly Adrian's LOL, which is a long YouTube name, is saying it's 11 p.m. in Dublin. Now, I'm not even going to try and do a Scottish accent or anything right there, or Irish accent, I should say. My mistake. That's probably like a big faux pas. I've just triggered him very much. Oh, let's see. Oh, Cypherpunk. Okay, I don't know what Cypherpunk is right there. Limbo for Drones and Mad Fisher. Great to see you in the house, as well as LCV FPV saying it's 3 p.m. in Washington State. He is getting ready for classes. And Motor Ref saying, yep, let's meet New Zealand. Absolutely. They seem like pretty cool people as well. You know, we haven't seen actually recently is Sean Winner Williams. If someone can PM him on Discord, because he hasn't been in here. He's in here for a lot of the streams, but maybe he's been a little bit busy over the Christmas break. Coffee's going down a treat. All right. So today, let me, I haven't even pressed the thumbs up button, I'm sorry for this. We've been streaming for our first 5 minutes. We got 23 thumbs up. That's 0.5 thumbs up per viewer we've got watching, with 50 people right here. Ronnie Gray is saying hello from America. Straight back at you there, man. I would say... Got my little Aussie button right here. And the Legendary Potato says, hey Stu, I got my UZ65 up and running again with a new receiver. Now the UZ65 is a great little drone. Speaking of indoor drones, this would be my recommendation though. let's have a look right here, please. Oh, this is the UZ65 for anybody who's interested. If you go to the world's greatest drone website, uavfutures.com. I mean, ooh la la, check out this nice website right here. But this is the UZ65, and look at that. You've even got this beautiful video right here. And I would recommend anybody watching this between the Mob 6 and the UZ65, a very, very similar craft. Oh, what's going on with my face right there? Oh, that was weird. Did you guys just see a black screen? So when I looked over, I saw a black screen, and then it came back. Please don't tell me my camera is going to explode. Anyway, Drunken Bullet as well. He's saying, what's up, Stu? Great to see you in the house. You absolute legend. Your name is on the wall as well. I sent you an email, Drunken Bullet, and also tagged you on Discord. I hope that was the right tag, the right Drunken Bullet that I tagged as well. Please let me know. But yeah, this right here, if you want to do indoor flying, if you're stuck indoors, the Mob 6 has been my drone of choice for indoor flying. However, when we open up these today, we're going to be going through this because a lot of the stuff I have had a sneak peek at, but we haven't really spoken about on stream before or on camera. So there might be some new things in here from Happy Model, which we'll be talking about a little bit later in the stream, so stay tuned for that. Jumping back in here to my face cam. Michael's saying it's an improvement when the screen went black. Alrighty, so there you go. Thank you very much. Very kind words right there. Nothing but love from the FPV community. And speaking about love, we've got our first super chat of the day. This one is from Noisy Boy FPV with a couple, I think that's British pounds, that little symbol. And he's saying, when there's Nout on telly, Stewie to the rescue. Happy New Year, man. I don't know what NOWT means. When there's Please, someone please tell me if this is appropriate, what NOWT is. When there's Nout. Is that naught? Naught. Naught? Is that how you spell naught? There we go. Welcome to the FPV Mix, where Stuart's having trouble reading and spelling and actually speaking. Naught. Nothing. Okay. Alright. Here I am, Stu to the rescue, UAV Futures. It's all about getting people flying. Maybe you are stuck at home with nothing on the TV. Turn it off, kick back, relax, type some silly drone questions in there. If there's a question that you would like to learn, this is the actual real reason behind all the scenes. We want to get people flying. And I should also say, before I forget too, Noisy Boy, let's give Charlie a little snack. But we want to get people flying. We want them to get enjoying their lives. FPV is the best way I know how for people. Oh, I've just moved something's going on here. Please. Up, yep, it's all back. FPV is the best way that I know how for people to improve their lives. There you go, Charlie. Oh, yeah, thanks very much. Oh, yeah, that's delicious. And yeah, just thank you also for supporting the channel there, Noisy Boy. I won't even put the lid on there because, Charlie, I'm sure you get a couple more snacks throughout the stream. Limbo for Drones is saying naught. It means nothing. It's naught. Be still, my heart. This is RS7 Driver. He says, currently in the process of assembling your next care package. Kiz and Random have approved the contents. I am a little bit worried right there. You would have seen in the latest video that I did, we had a package from RS7 Driver which had a drink bottle in there, but also some of the scales, which were used in our most recent video right there, which was of the Titan 120X from G Lang. But RS7 Driver, thank you very much for that donation, and you absolute nutter, my friend. I'm a bit nervous. If Random and Kiz are involved, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Let's give Charlie a little snack as well. There you go, Charlie. It's from RS7. Alrighty. Motorref says, where's the heart rate meter, Stu? It's still there, my friend. We're up to 76, 75. Right now, and Lloyd is saying, are the throwaway goggle antennas, and thank you for actually, if you have a drone question as well, please tag me with @UAVFutures, or if you want me to read something out, put the little tag @UAVFutures when you type a message, or send a super chat or a donation through, but that's the best way to make sure that I don't miss them. And his question is, are the throwaway goggle antennas actually the best to use with whoops, with a dipole on the VTX? And my response to that is no. So if we have a look here, this is what he's talking about. So look, these little dipole antennas, you can see one right here coming off this UZ65, and his reasoning is, should you actually use a little dipole antenna on your goggles to get the best reception? Now, in a perfect scenario, you are going those antennas are going to be aligned, right? So when they're both in alignment with each other, I should probably do it this way. Yeah, about that big. Wait for that to clip that. Anyway, I don't even want to. You've got your two antennas. They're sending signals to each other. They're perfectly aligned. But the problem is with drones, that UZ65 antenna, it's going to move all around and it's going to be out of alignment. So you're going to be losing the best reception. Which is why if you have a CP antenna, a circular polarized antenna, a pagoda or something like that, which has a broader radiation pattern, or radiation pattern, I think that's what you'd call it, but it can receive signals from different orientations. It's going to be much better suited. So even though in a perfect world, yes, you would get better reception with a dipole if the drone stayed perfectly straight and flew in one direction without moving, but that's not how drones work in the real world. So you're going to get better reception with a CP antenna anyway, or something like a pagoda. Limbo for Drones saying, show off that big. And Limbo for Drones, does anyone know a site or an idea where you can find tree climbers to get your drone out of a 55-foot tall tree? So maybe if you guys had something stuck up in a tree, how would you get it down? I actually do have a video right here. If I go to UAV Futures, what happens if I just type in UAV Futures tree? Here we go. Never lose your drone again. 3 techniques for getting something out of a tree. And this is probably where can we? Let's see. I actually really enjoyed doing this video. Let's see. Here we go. Here's me trying to throw something. Look at this. I'm doing a ballet move, mate. Check out this freeze frame. Ross Wolf, don't listen to him. He's saying a chainsaw. Okay. Look at this for a ballet move. La, la, la. There we go. All right, so I think I'm trying to launch some rope over the top of the trees.
I went a fair way up.
It's not.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
It's probably not working. Let's give it another shot. Here we go. All right, so
come on!
we've just had another donation as well. This one's from Don E, the legend. I'm going to read that out in just a second. We're going to fly this. Let's see. Where are we? I think we end up flying a drone over the top.
Out of the tree.
Here we go.
Just go up slowly the first 12 inches or so.
Tony said just go up slowly the first 6 inches. All right, here we go. Fly this over the top. Come on, get on with it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So I recommend you fly a drone over the top of the tree, and then just give it a good yank. And that's be how I would get it down anyway. That's been our recommendation. But I don't know how tall your tree is. There we go. Let's get this over the tree. That was an expensive drone up there with a yeah, send me a picture there, Limbo for Drones. Put a picture in Discord and tag me in the voice chat. Not in voice chat. Put it in. What's happening here? Put it in live stream general chat if you could throw it in there. But yeah, that would be my recommendation for how to get that down. But it might be a little bit different. Now, moving on. Donnie with our donation as well. Getting very, very close there to our donation goal. So thank you very much there, Donnie. He's saying, yep, you know it. Hi, everyone. Nothing but love y'all from Red and also Donnie right there. And I'm going to say thank you very much, Donnie, for that donation. One of the legends himself. Here you go, Charlie. That's from Red. Oh, yeah, that's really nice. Oh, delicious. Thanks so much, Don. All right. Let's see. It looks like we got random in here as well in the chat. Liz, are you wearing the red sparkly one? I don't know if he's meant to say Kiz. Right there. And H Angel is saying bait throw or a slingshot with a large sinker and fishing line. Yep, that's good. Maybe not if in Australia because I think slingshots are illegal in this country. Limbo for Drone saying it's in the middle of an intersection in the middle of buildings. Okay. Well, you probably shouldn't be flying there in the first place there, Limbo for Drones. So, but we'll have a see if we'll have a squiz when you send through that picture. And looks like bell ringing to me. That's from a noisy boy. And Madfish is saying, I knew you'd been practicing all this yanking for a reason. And we've got Lord FPV with a question here. He's saying, hey, Stu, I wanted to thank you. I wanted to thank you so publicly for everything. I learned a lot from you, and thank you for everything. And, of course, for the Adam Dodo, it is absolutely... Donnie, he's saying, well, let Stan finish that. Thank you very much there, Donnie, for that. We've reached our goal there, the 99. Stay tuned for some nice, I don't know if they're going to be surprises, but something that I think a lot of people are going to stop asking for. So thank you very much there, Donnie. And just thanks for being you, brother. Thanks for always being here from the start, before we even started live streaming. Thanks just for being you and being part of the stream as well with the daily doses of Donnie. Donnie's going to be on in, I think, tomorrow's stream as well. But yeah, thank you very much there, Don. Now, Lord FPV is saying, hey, Stu, I want to thank you so publicly for everything. I learned a lot from you. Thank you for all you've done. And for the Adam Dodo. So Lord FPV right there in the chat, he won. We reviewed the Dodo or something, I think, towards the end of last year, which is a great little toothpick style of drone. Lord FPV was the person who actually won that, so I sent him a message yesterday, actually, and we organised that. And Kiz is saying, and I say, hey, yeah, what's going on? He wants me to do some singing right there. All right, and Random Family Man saying, throw a sausage at the drones in the tree, that always works. Okay. Here's another drone question from Jack Crawshaw. Hey, Stu, I just ordered my first drone, and I was wondering if you could go through everything you need to do or check before your first flight and how to carry out your first flight. So, Jack, is it a first bind and fly drone? Because that's a bit different to if you're going to be building it yourself. Or is it a bind and fly? And do you have a simulator? That's some of the first things we'd do. But if this was you guys, the other people, if you got some advice for Jack, what would you recommend? You've just got your first drone, and I've just, this is what the title of my stream today is, New Drone for Christmas. Watch this. So let's get into that. Things you need to do. You've got your first drone coming. Number one, this is going to sound weird, but you need to respect the drone. I know that sounds stupid. When I say respect, I don't mean it in like a way of like respect the mystic powers of the drone or anything like that. I mean like this is a flying blender that will cut your finger off and go through a windshield if you're being stupid with it, right? So you need to respect the power that these things have. This is not a toy. Most of, let's say a 5-inch drone, a normal, the standardized, most popular type of drone. It is not a toy that you can just take out, rip around. It is something that you need to respect, learn the skills to use in order to do it safely and also save you money. So think of it like you've just got a new, what's a better example? You've just got a new sports bike, right? You've just got a new racing bike. You're not just going to jump on that, and you're not going to give your 12-year-old son some souped up Ducati and be like, yeah, go for it, mate. Just go for a spin. You need to learn how to use that. That bike or this quad has a lot of power. You need to learn how to use it. So how do you do that? Number one, as everyone is saying, Johnny DRC as well is spammed it 3 times. He's saying jump on the sim. The simulators are the best way that you can learn how to fly. Maybe if Raven FPV ever jumps in the stream, I will get him to post a sim key. But yeah, the simulator is the number one thing that you need to do. The rest of it, there's a couple of things that you need to do. So once you've learned how to use the sim, and I mean like you can actually fly through the gates, you can do a little track. You probably need to put about 20 hours in the simulator before you can go out to the field and safely get into a situation where you might have a chance at recovering it or getting it back. My first experience, we didn't have simulators when I started, right? I went out to like this local oval, this park. I'm flying line of sight. The drone started to drift away. Luckily, I was able to get it back. Like it was going where I was feeling uncomfortable. It wasn't over a road yet, but it was heading that way. This is in like 2015 or something like that. And I can remember when I got that drone back, I immediately went inside and I had to reevaluate just how much respect I needed to give this drone. And that's when I really realized these things can be dangerous. You need to be careful with these and take those right risk assessments and understand the limitations of your control. Okay, so you've got your sim, you've learned how to use it, you're being safe. Go to a safe flying location. That's when you're going to be first starting up a drone. Now, if you've got your drone on your bench, take your motor, take your propellers off, right? You want to test your fail-safe. You want to make sure that you are manually setting your channels. You don't want to be going through an auto-scanning. If you're auto-scanning, punch yourself in the neck. So you need to get your channel working. You need to understand, is it on the right reception on my headset? Is it on the right VTX channel on the drone? Right, we've matched those up. Next, let's test our fail-safe. So turn your drone on. You're going to give it a spin. The propellers are off, it's armed, it's spinning on the bench, whatever, the motors are spinning around, and then I want you to turn your radio off and observe what happens. Now, what should happen is the drone should be revving up and it should just stop. That is it. Like, if your drone keeps ramping up, even once you've turned the radio off, well, you're going to be having a fail-safe. It's going to be disappearing. It's going to be flying completely out of there. So there are a few things that you need to do to make sure your fail-safe is set. You can set it on the radio. You can also set it on the drone, but you want the drone to stop. So if your radio cuts out for any reason, or you get a fail-safe for any reason, your drone is just going to fall out of the sky. Now, in the day, we used to get them to do hold position, or to wait a couple of seconds, or to do a slow descent. Don't do any of that, because if it gets stuck in a tree or anything's going wrong, it's just going to burn out the motors. You're not going to be having a good time. Let's see what some other people are saying as well. And Donnie sent through a super chat saying, "You're super welcome. You've changed my life, even outside of FPV." Well, I'm sure you've changed other people's lives as well there, Donnie. You've probably encouraged a lot of people to give up smoking as well. Look, it's funny. It's all karma, my friend. What goes around comes around, and you're just spreading a lot of good love throughout the world. So hopefully it's coming back to you in spades as well. But, licensed to driver saying, "I have a scar on my arm from inexperience of a 5-inch quad years ago. Learn real quick when you have to go to the hospital to get patched up." Yeah, I bet you that was something that wouldn't have happened with props. Please tell us the story there, licensed to drive. Noisy Boys FPV saying Tiny Whoop is also great. You can crash again and again. So if you don't want to do the simulator route, you can, yes, fly around indoors using something like the Mob 6 or one of these tiny little things, which we're going to be talking about today. What else I would recommend is when you go flying, you've got your new drone. I also have a UAV Futures flight school, which you can go and watch. It's like a whole playlist, like the first couple of turns, learning to hover, basically some real early stuff that you can watch, and some drills that you can practice to help you become a better pilot. I'm just reading Mad Grumpy Man's thing. He says, "The power of Stu's optimism is immense." What do you mean by that, my friend? I'm not too sure what you mean right there. But, okay, so you've got your first drone. You've checked the fail-safes. You've checked the motors. Everything seems to be working well. You've got your reception. You need to make sure that it's set on, like, your correct milliwatts, so it's not in pit mode or anything. And then you need to wisely choose your flying location. So take a spotter with you. Take someone with you. And you need to understand you're going to get a little bit of breakup, especially if you're flying around on analog. That breakup can be very off-putting. It takes a little bit like, oh, I can't see. It's just something that you get used to. So after a while now, flying around analog, I can watch back some of my DVR, and then I'll think, oh, I don't even remember seeing any of that breakup. You just learn to kind of ignore it. Maybe like when you've got kids and they're just screaming in the background, and you're like, "Stu, are your kids screaming?" You're like, "What are they?" And you just phase it out. Kids, I love you if you ever watch this back. But yeah, maybe it's something like that. So you're going to go to a safe place to fly. I can't stress this enough. Something like a soccer field, a football oval with some obstacles. So you still want 1 or 2 trees or 1 or 2 goalposts. You don't want to just fly around in a completely bare field, because you're not going to be learning anything if you're up in the air. But you want to have something where you can cruise around where there is no people, preferably over grass or some long grass. Might be even better, something that's going to be very kind on your drone, because you are going to crash. And if you can put down a flag or a gate or something like that, it's going to be a much better place to learn. And then you can start to practice some of those drills. So hopefully that's helped some of you. If you've got some other advice, please let me know. Don't put it near any water, nowhere. No concrete, no roads, no cars, nothing like that. Don't fly, and I can't stress this enough. If there are other people there, if you are a new pilot, you need to move. I know it doesn't sound fair, and it can just be a bit of a pain, but just trust me, just move away from them, go to the other end of the field, or if they're playing soccer or something like that, mate, that's, you know what, it's time to go. Like, I know that sucks, but that's the world that we live in. RS7 driver is saying, most important tip, take a picture of the money in your wallet, because you're never going to see that much. ever again. Yep, there you go. So a good bit of advice. Don't look at your PayPal balance because it's going to just deplete. Let's see. Did we actually get a PM of that person with their drone stuck in the tree? If I jump over here, let's have a look. Live stream general. No, we never got that picture posted. So, oh, okay. Well, I take that back. Try FPV Freerider or FPV Freerider Recharge. Yeah, you've got liftoff, all that sort of stuff. We might even have a bit of a key giveaway coming up later. We do also have some giveaways. I haven't even spoken about today's giveaways. So, what we're going to be giving away today, we've got 2 prizes. So, let's see. RS7 driver, Don E, and Noisy Boy. I'm going to be putting your names on the list because you are in the running to win. Where did I put this? This bad boy. So this is this week's giveaway. We'll be drawing this in a couple of days. I'll put your name on the shortlist. We've got a Tiny Hawk 2 right there. So I'll be sending this out to someone on that list. And also for the Jackpot giveaway, the link is in the description. We have this bad boy, which is our X-Lite. I think it's an X-Lite Pro or something like that. I'm not too sure on the exact details. So that's going to be going out to somebody who wins the Jackpot giveaway, which we'll be drawing at the end of this stream as well. I shouldn't have even zipped it up because I know that I'm just going to unzip that later in the stream. But good luck to everybody. Limbo Drone Drones Tip 5, learn difference between auto and rate mode. If you're flying around in the simulator, you should always be flying on acro mode anyway. The only time I fly around on self... who calls it rate mode? Limbo for drones must be flying for a long time, actually. That's pretty old school. Pretty much the only time I'll fly self-level mode is when I'm flying around indoors. So I will fly my Mob 6 and stuff indoors when I'm just cruising. As soon as I'm outdoors, though, I can't stand on flying on anything else but acro mode. Let's see. RS7 driver saying, I knew I liked you for some reason. I don't even know if he's talking about me right there. And Kiss is saying because of some sort of tassels or whatever he's saying. D7 disclosed is saying, how do I join the giveaway? The Jackpot giveaway is in the link in the description. The other giveaway, I'm just putting some people's names on a list. So thank you very much, Donnie, for your donation. RS7 Driver and Noisy Boy for supporting the channel right there. And Kiz Bartman saying, did you enjoy my He-Man edit after last week's stream? I haven't actually watched it, Kiz. So do you want to watch that now? If you can... We can watch that now. We'll see what the chat thinks. We might watch that if we can get to... We've got 88 people watching. So let's get... If we can get to 80 thumbs up, which is another 30 thumbs up. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, I will press play on your video right here. Here's if that is in there. And we've got Duck My Squee FPV in the house as well. Thank you very much, Duck, for tuning in. I hope all is well in rainy New Zealand, my friend. And Duck is one of the few people, actually, who has flown internationally to come for a rip. So it's pretty cool. Duck flew over from NZ, sent him an invite. It's like, mate, you should come over. Actually, you know what's really weird? The only people who have ever stayed at my house, who I've met on the internet, and are related to FPV. I should just say that I've met on the internet. Let's make that clear. There's not too many strangers I'm inviting to my house who I've met on the internet. The only people that I've met, this is getting real weird real fast, it's Raven FPV has crashed at my house. He's a Kiwi. And we've also got Duck, who's in here in the chat as well. Duck My Squeak FPV. He's crashed at my house, who is also a Kiwi. So I don't know what's going on there. Too many Kiwis have been crashing at my house. Jolly Grail Sales, do you give away today? Yes, we're going to be doing a Jackpot giveaway. That's going to be coming up later in the stream. You've got to make sure that you're watching, though, in order to get that. We're at 60 thumbs up. What did I say our thing was? Might need a few more. Legendary Potato was saying, clip that. And DS17, been watching your videos for 2 years now. This Christmas, I got a Wizard X220S, my first ever quadcopter. Have you been watching my reviews on the Wizard 220S? Did you pick that drone yourself? Yeah, D7, the Wizards are going to need a bit of work, and they're not like they were in 2017, but I don't want to discourage you from this hobby, but it's going to be a bit of a battle for you to get flying with that drone. So I know when I reviewed the 220S, I didn't really enjoy it. But that's not to say that we can't help you, we can't tune it, we can't swap some of those parts out, and you can't recycle some of those to get you flying with a more reliable, and I'm going to use that in quotation marks right there. We've also got a BAM FPV sending through a spooky donation saying a Happy New Year, Stu. How's the sausage? So thank you very much there. I will give Charlie a little snack. I'll put your name on the list for that giveaway as well. BAM FPV. There you go, Charlie. And jumping back to this one, and thank you very much for using that Streamlabs link. There's some enunciation as well. It means YouTube doesn't take so much of a cut. Madman Grumpy saying I treat my quad almost like a loaded gun when it's plugged in, and I'm glad that I've got into that hobby. Fear is not always bad. Yep, always take your props off. That's a great tip. Always take your props off as soon as you plug it in. Be very careful of that arm switch. Most of the time, I have never had an accident with a drone where I've almost, once those propellers, just think of it like little spinning knives on the 4 spinning knives. How many blades are on there? 12 spinning blades at high RPM ready to cut into some flesh right there. So you want to be very, very careful. Uh-oh, that's never good. I might have to check some USB connections after this stream. Please, I don't want this camera to croak. That would be a disaster. But, what was I talking about? Yeah, the only time I've ever had a close call, and I don't think it drew blood, but it did skim across my palm right there, was I had a bling wing, which is an AR-15 we'd done up, and when you plug it in and you put the throttle to 0, there's no arm switch, there's no flight controller, it is just armed, and I moved my arm or radio in such a way that it pushed the throttle up, and the wing started spinning up in my hand. So I was like, oh, holding it, it's going full throttle, and then of course lowered the throttle. Looked at Trevor like, oh my gosh, did that just really happen? So that's the only time that I've ever had a close call when it comes to a new drone. And the other time, Trevor crashed his Chameleon into some long grass, and it started to short out, and he's standing on it, and the thing is just revving up in the ground as much as it could. So that was also a little bit spooky. Motor sending through some love saying, hey Stu, Happy New Year, brother. All the best straight back at you, my friend. Thank you for tuning into the stream year after year after year. It is just, I feel so blessed to have your support. Man, all the Streamlabs and chats coming through, as well as Twisted, one of the legends. Look at this, you guys. Where's Twisted on here? Which side is Twisted on? Is it underneath this? Man, I feel bad. Is that... Charlie's cutting some people out right here, but what's going on here? I'm getting confused. Twisted, I could have sworn you're up there, my friend, but thank you very much there, Twisted, for tuning in as well. And Joel, I should give Charlie a little snack as well. Twisted just sent it through some love. Didn't even put a message in the chat. Didn't ask for any help. We just wanted to help support the channel. And I'm very, very grateful for that. There you go, Charlie. And Abdul R3 as well, saying AC or DC charges. Also, Happy New Year. I'm not too sure what you mean there, my friend Abdul. I think what you mean is all our batteries. It's all DC. Most of them run on 12 volts DC. Or you can plug them in if they've got an internal power supply. So you can plug them straight into the wall. But I'm not, if you can put a little bit more extra information there, I'll be able to help you with that. Joel FPV says, I've been flying around for a year now. My first time with a quad, and I needed I think he's meaning to say, I ended up shredding my hand. I had it disarmed, and it just spazzed out. So you got to be very, very careful. Whenever you go to disarm arm, just if you have your radio in your hand and your quad is plugged in, I think that was really good advice when someone said treat it like a loaded gun, because it only takes a split second. You only have a cheap $10 receiver, $15 flight controller between, I guess, cutting your hand off basically. So please always treat it. Don't ever grab it in a situation where it's going to cut your fingers off. I can't stress that enough as well. Always take your props off if it's indoors and you're plugging it in and you're messing around with it. RS7 driver says, GT stated he doesn't have a crash on your last video. You must be mistaken. Thank you for watching those videos as well, RS7 driver. Yeah, that's Trevor crashing into the ground. I let a few bleep words through in that one when I watched that back. Let's see. Noisy Boys having a chat there. And Twisted saying, you'd never add me to the list. It's all good. My mistake there, Twisted. I must be getting confused. I feel like my heart's getting a bit sad right here. Welcome to the FPV Mix, where we're meant to be making people feel good. Sorry about that, Twisted. And let's see. Silunkus is saying, long time since I last saw you, Stu. Love you to see you still as passionate as ever. Haven't flown in about 1.5 years and hoping to get back into it once winter is over. Now, this is bringing me on to the next topic and what we're talking about. And I think this is really important, right? So we're talking about, there's a lot of things that are important, but a big one is FPV burnout. So I'm probably going to do a video on this, right? FPV burnout, who's experienced it? What does it feel like? How to recognize it? What to do about it? How to still make this a special and exciting hobby? And I feel really, really blessed that I have found something in my life that I can you guys hear that in the background? I swear I can hear some loud noises or something's going on in my house. But I feel truly blessed that I've found something that I can every day look forward to, talk about, just be excited about. Now, that doesn't mean that I want to go flying every day. That doesn't mean that I don't get a bit fed up sometimes with some editing, or I don't want to do emails. Like, you've got to realize my FPV life is very different to most people's FPV life. This is my, like, the amount of times that I spend talking about drones, it is an awful lot. And I do experience sometimes when I'm like, that's enough. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Like, someone might come in and say, hey, Stu, what about this? But, mate, I've just been talking about drones for 8 hours. Can I just watch, I don't know, can we just talk about Netflix or Star Wars or something else right now? You are going to experience it a little bit. Now, the best way I find to combat that is some really good advice that I feel like we came up with together on the streams. And it's about, don't make content, just make memories. It really depends what part are you getting burnout when you are flying. What do you love about flying, and how can you focus on that? So for me, my favorite thing, the best part about this hobby, easily hands down for me, is the people. So it's you guys right here, and it's my friends that I fly with in person. So I really don't want to go flying that much when it's by myself, because I can do that any single day that I want to, any single product that I want to. And I know I'm absolutely spoiled when it comes to that. But the biggest part for me, when I'm getting together, Gunnar, Trevor, Tony, Granger, Jono, Banny, like, there are so many people that I would be like, man, if I could if they're ready to go fly, I would absolutely love to go out, scream around, Tom. There's so many people that, yes, this is exactly what I want to do. So for me, it is those other people that motivate me to get flying and to enjoy that sort of stuff. So, and at the start, you have to realize FPV is like, well, I'm trying to think how I can say this without getting in trouble, right? But when you first... You can see my brain ticking over, right? It's like, I love my wife dearly, right? When you first meet your, let's say, the love of your life, and you get butterflies every single day. Like, look, I still get butterflies every day, wife, if you're watching this. Absolutely. But when you first meet, it's like so amazing. That's what FPV is like. But the more that you are flying every single day, I've got to think very, very carefully how I phrase this. It is going to change from that something that is unexperienced before. You are going to get slightly accustomed to the feelings of FPV. You're going to change your ideals and what you enjoy about it. You just probably need to take some time to appreciate it and go somewhere special. Do something special with that as well. So, you maybe want to go to a new flying spot. Don't just do the same thing. Monotony is not ideal. And the same thing can be said for FPV. Change it up. Go flying with different people. Go to different places. Fly a different drone. All that sort of stuff. And if it is the same thing every day, day in, day out, you might get a little bit bored with it. So, it's going to be different for different strokes for different folks, and different strokes for Fizz, of course. Kiz Bartlett is saying it's like an onion. It has layers. Gamer Drone saying FPV is like being married. And Mad Fish is saying flying with friends is the most fun there is. And also be part of a community. Like, even if you can't fly with other people, and I feel very proud at, like, speaking about Donnie here. Donnie, for 2 years, didn't fly with anybody else. We were his community. We were the people he was sharing videos with. We were the people we were, in his heart, he was flying with. Like, when we were out in the field, hey man, I did this cool flight today. Check out this video. It was all fantastic. And, that can be a motivating factor as well. Flying with other people, being part of something, having somewhere to... I'm going to read these super chats out in just a little bit, guys, I promise. I guess I'm just getting passionate talking about drones. And thank you so much for being here and letting me talk about this. You can truly see, I guess, when I'm getting carried away like this, and I'm not raving or ranting, just when I'm carrying on talking so much about drones. I really love this hobby, and I feel so grateful to be part of it. And it's been a huge journey for me as well, from how I think about it at the start to now. But fly with other people. And you can also see Donnie has changed now. He's still talking to us about drones, but he's flying around. We've got Chris Mel as well. It's a good name. That he's been meeting up with. He's been going for flying. And it just takes it to that next level. If you've got a flying buddy, it is like the amount of synergy, or it is exponential. It's squared. The amount of fun squared when you're flying around with somebody else. All right, let's catch up on these super chats. So Sean Winner Williams saying, "Sup, bro? Been AFK, but finally made it to a stream. PC, SH something T itself, but have 3 months Xbox pass for you." PM me, brother, for it, bro. If you don't need it, pass it on. There you go. That's Sean Winner Williams. Thank you very much, Sean. I'm going to put your name on the list. We'll give Charlie a little bit of a snack as well. This one's from Sean Winner Williams. Oh, thanks, Sean. So that's the unicorn man himself. Hopefully you got some time off work there, Sean. JFPV, he's saying, "I got one, Stu. Shoot for the stars and don't fail safe to the moon." Mate, if you could, you're not going to make it to the moon anyway. It's going to come down eventually. But thank you very much, Jay. And Jay is somebody who is just getting, I feel, this is a part I feel a little bit jealous about, right? When you first discover FPV, there is like a golden age. There is a limited window. I guess it depends on hours wise, not days or months, because it depends on how many flights you do. But when you first get your first real working drone, to maybe your second or third one, your first 100 batteries in this hobby are something that you are never going to be able to re-experience. Think of it like when you watch your favorite all-time movie. The first time you ever watched that movie, you're like, man, I loved that movie. That was great. That's what it's like with your first 100 batteries of FPV. There is something so magical. That's probably the best way that I can explain it. All right. And hello, neighbor, is saying, and he sent through this super chat as well. And I'm sorry I didn't read it out straight away. I was too busy ranting about my love for the hobby, saying, "Broke my first drone within 1 minute after switching to acro. Put 100mm after watching your lizard video, and it was ways easier to learn for me. Thanks, Stu. Sorry that you broke your drone there. Hello, neighbor. But I'm glad that I was able to help you get flying. Do you have a simulator key? Because if not, hello, you can send me an email and I will shoot you back a sim key, which you should be able to hook up to Steam and practice flying around as well. So thank you very much for that donation. We'll give Charlie a snack as well. Here you go, Charlie. Oh, gee, I'm getting really nice sweets today. Thanks, guys. All right. So Limbo for Drones saying Pulp Fiction, my favorite movie ever. So there you go. Think about when you first watched that. How did that feel? That's kind of like the first 100 batteries. And Simon Willerman, our latest legend, right here. Thank you very much there, Simon. He says he sent through $20 and he says, "You're a great person, Stu." Thanks, man. Oh, I've frozen. Look at my face. What is going on with my camera right here? Let's see. Can we change this up? Or am I broken forever? Hello. Oh, that's never good, is it? What is going on here? Let's see. Let's have a look. See if we can fix this. And we fixed it. Look at that. I'm getting so good at my technical difficulties, almost as good as Russ using computers right here. Russ, the oldest person in the world. But thank you very much there, Simon Willerman. That's just kind of you. What I want most for you watching this, I just hope that I am a person that can encourage you to get flying. When you watch my videos, I want you to feel good. I want you to be like, man, I'm there flying with them. I love this hobby. Looks so much fun. I want to be there. And you are more than welcome, whether you can make it or not. I want you to feel like you are part of the crew, cruising around, experiencing this amazing hobby. And I just want to share this with as many people as possible to change their life. It completely changed my life. And I am so grateful for everything that drones has done for me in terms of, like, it's my career now that I work with, but also on a personal and emotional level, the amount of, I guess, just enjoyment and fulfillment that I get from these little flying crafts. They are very, very special and they empower people's lives. And I need and want other people to experience that as well. So anyway, Simon saying he broke Stu. Yes, you did there, my friend. Sub to Subtus is asking, what's my favorite simulator? And it actually is, I'd like to know your guys' favorite sims, but for me, good old it's not old, DCL actually. And the reason's quite simple. I find it the most fun. Is it the most advanced? Nope. You're much better off probably with Liftoff or Velocidrone. But is it the one that I'm going to fly around the most? If someone said, hey, Stu, you want to practice on the sim? What am I going to jump on? Probably DCL. Why? It's more fun. I'm going to spend more time on it, and then I'm going to learn more. It'd be like saying, if you had to put your kid to learn to drive a car, right? What are they going to spend more time on? Are they going to spend more time driving around Daytona, USA, that old arcade game? Or are they going to spend more time driving around a real-life simulator that has, like, clutches and shifters and start their engine button and traction control? No one's going to spend all the time doing that. That's not going to be as fun as just learning the basics, and that's what sims are for. You know, I know if my daughter was going to learn to drive a car, I'll put her on something like Daytona and she can just practice like that. That's what sims are all about. So I would say for me and the level that I fly around with, I am not a good enough pilot to get very much more practice out of Velocidrone versus something like DCL. I'm just going to jump on DCL. I'm not going to notice too much of a difference. I don't think my skills are going to improve better on one or the other, but I do know that I'd be spending more time on DCL because it's more fun. That's probably a good way to put it. Maybe if you've got better skills than my pilot skills, you know, I'm just becoming an old man now. And old is not relative to Russ, but old to the rest of the world. You know, Autoscan is saying UAV Futures, press me. Oh, now Sean has sent through a super chat as well. So, let's have a look right here. And, oh, that's just with a little unicorn. We've got Abdul in the house saying, I've been flying 1S for a while. And I did some research. And I just got another super chat, which I'm going to read in just a second. I've been flying 1S for a while now and did some research. I wanted to get the ISDT 608 AC for the first charger. Do you recommend anything else instead? I don't want an external power supply. So let's have a little bit of a Google. And then I know my the sound went off. I'll check that in just a second. Let's have a look here. 608 AC. 608 AC. Let's see, that is this charger. It's got an inbuilt power supply. So that's why he was asking about AC DC. So what this means is if we go to screen share right here, he can just plug it straight into the wall. Look, it looks like Bardwell's got a video on it. A lot of people, Andy RC. Something like ISDT makes some very, very reliable stuff. So I would say go for it. If you've got some other solutions down below, so other people would say, hey, I'd recommend this. But they make great, reliable chargers. And chargers are somewhere where you can spend a little bit more money for that little bit extra peace of mind. All right. Jumping over to my face cam DRL. Maybe I did mean DRL when I'm talking about the sim. No, I thought it was the Drone Champions League. Didn't they do one? DCL. I'm pretty sure that's the sim I'm talking about. In the house, our latest donation, we've got Captain Kirk, the absolute legend who has been supporting the channel for so long. And I want to say thank you so much to Captain Kirk because he has been... loyal isn't the right word, but someone who really does want to help share this channel and enjoys FPV, even though you don't fly enough, my friend. Don't make me send my fist through here and punch you in the neck. We need to get you flying. I'm going to give Charlie a little snack. There you go, Charlie. That's from Captain Kirk. Oh, that's delicious. Can I eat it with those fancy chopsticks that I sent through? And if you don't know, Captain Kirk, he sent through some really cool chopsticks, which I still use to this day. And look, I did get an extra pair out of him because I said, hey, I lost your other pair. And I didn't know where they were. And then he sent through a new pair and went through the trouble of making a beautiful case and everything that comes with him. He's a master woodworker. And when that new pair turned up, I found the old pair, so I'm sorry about that. He did make an awesome sign, though, and one of our legends as well. His name is right. I think he was one of the second people to ever put up on there, so thank you very much, Captain Kirk, for everything that you've done. I couldn't be more grateful to just have somebody like you for the support of the stream, and also as part of the community. The one thing I really want for you this year, please, we got to get you flying. I know you're a very, very busy man. We've got to get you flying somewhere. And maybe even if we can just do a sim session or something like that together, because you've been with me here from the start, man. And I just want to say thank you. So All right. Jay is saying neck punch to the 5 thumbs down. All right. I haven't even looked at the thumbs up, thumbs down right here. We got 104 people watching. We've been streaming for 50 minutes, 81 thumbs up. Let's see. Can we get close to that 100 thumbs up goal? If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, do it for Captain Kirk. That's what I'm going to say. So for being in here, he's sending through some love as well. So straight back at you, my brother from another mother, and just thanks for jumping into the Discord. It was great to talk to you actually properly in person the other day when we were talking about nose is all itchy. When we were talking about what were we talking about? I think it was Raft. You were talking about your Oculus Quest or something like that. Noisy Boy FPV saying, how do we send photos to Stu? You can put them in the Discord right here. So what we've got on live stream, a general chat, jumping over here to screen share right here. So you can just simply post them. If you scroll down, live stream general chat. Kids is saying, it's got a copyright claim because of the music. All right, well, we're not going to be watching that one there. Kids trying to get me copyright strike, but you can post it in here. Live stream general chat. You can't actually see it. It's underneath my face. There we go. You got to scroll down. Posted a picture in here. Might even be able to make a little invite for you. Create an invite. Let's copy this. Put this in here. If you've got a picture you want me to look at, there you go. Jumping over here to Facecam. All right. Let's see, minimize this, jumping back to here, and this one's from Mark Torson. He's saying, thanks for all the info you provide. It is absolutely my pleasure, my friend. That's why we do this. Look at Charlie's just saying, what's happening, guys? That's what it's all about. UF Futures, all about sharing this knowledge of FPV, getting other people flying, and I guess today we're talking about, you know, FPV burnout and also new pilots. Now, Captain Kirk here, he's saying Patreon channel. Let me have a look here. This is pretty much our private chat. Captain Kirk, one of the people who's been using Patreon for a long time as well. Let's see. Patreon only channel. Oh, check it out. Check it out. Here we go. A bit of screen share. Look at this magic right here. There we go. I'm being watched on a projector. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Now, is this like Screenception? If you were watching this stream and this stream, like, you could... What would it look like now? If you took the photo now of me watching this, you watching that with... And then it would pop up again. Anyway, it's getting too intense right here. All right. Jumping over here. Twisted FPV as well, saying Charlie needs a snack. Thank you very much there, Charlie. Twisted. We will get that for Charlie. And we'll press the little g'day button as well.
You'll be right, mate.
It's so lame, but I love it. All right, here you go, Charlie. This one's for you. He is ready. Oh, I'm delicious. Oh, that's quite a bit of chicken, a bit of beef. Thanks very much, guys. Okay, let's have a look here. Jumping over here to... That's it, Charlie, buddy. To our face cam. Madman Grumpy saying, new ACD song is my head. Stink Hammer. Okay. All right. Limbo for Drone says, I can't claim email on Discord. I don't know what... Oh, you can't put a picture in there, or you want to email me a picture? If it's just a picture for me to have a look at, Limbo for Drones, you can just post it in there. Otherwise, you can send me an email to uavfutures@gmail.com. And I got to get Captain Kirk's picture off the screen, actually. So thanks very much there, Captain Kirk. And Sean Winner Williams saying, TX16S arrived this morning. Can't wait to get it, customizing it. Perhaps add a unicorn splash screen. Make sure it's a unicorn popping out of a present box, mate, because you've been winning all the prizes there, right there. So you got to have that. And Johnny X has tagged me and saying, hey, had the Cadex Turbo Eco V2 went black, got the new Cadex Ant Nano, still no picture, black camera, OSD signal from the VTX works. Are there any settings that might change the camera source or signal? Here is my recommendation. If that camera is... I think something might be broken on your flight controller, my friend. So what you need to do, wire up the camera directly to the VTX, bypass the flight controller, so you're not going to be getting any OSD or anything like that, and just record what happens. So you might get your picture that will come through that way. That would be my advice. Right there, we've got Chaos FPV. Man, we've got all the legends in the house, so thank you very much there, Chaos FPV. You can see him up the top right there. Thank you very much there, Chaos. And this stream is kind of brought to you by him. It is running on the graphics card that he sent over, so thank you very much there, Chaos. It wouldn't be happening without your support. And so much better than our old calculators. Remember how many times our stream used to crash back in the day? We have come so far. And we've been doing this for a fair while now, though. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you. Take the time out to say welcome again to the stream. Thank you so much for your support. We've got a lot of really kind, generous people in this hobby. And I feel truly blessed to have a family like you, like the actual stream family, the people who are watching this right now. I just want to say thank you. So thank you so much. He is saying too, Chaos is saying, happy to see you posting some review videos again. That's from Chaos. Yeah, I guess, but I'm going to talk about mental health here a little bit. So I feel like, we got really tough and then it was getting better. And then I don't know what happened around end of November, December. And I guess the start of January it has been really rough. And you might have noticed that we didn't do any videos. I haven't been doing many things like that. Even the last stream, you might have seen, I felt a little bit more down than usual. And yeah, it's just, it's been rough. But this stream family, you guys have been absolutely amazing. And I truly don't think that UAV Futures would be here without you. So you guys motivate me to make more content. And I just want to say thanks. So thank you for being here. And if anybody else is struggling with their mental health as well, or you're feeling a little bit flat, a little bit not yourself, there is a Beyond Blue link down below which can help with your mental health. Join the Discord server. There's heaps of great people to talk about. You don't even have to talk about drones. A lot of people just jump in there and talk about everyday life stuff. So if that is you and you are struggling, I really don't want you to feel alone. I know that it can be tricky, and especially with the lockdown and everything in the last 12 months that people have had, you might be feeling a little bit not like yourself, and I want to remove some of that stigma around that. I want you to feel better about yourself. I want you to be able to get some help and not feel so isolated and feel like there is some hope out there. And I know personally for me, I'm going to be real honest here. It has been really hard, and one of the hardest things for me, like I was really looking forward to my mum coming down and hanging out, and I promise I will answer these super chats in just a second. But I was like, I actually was like, Mum, can you come down and just hang out a little bit? I was really feeling quite down. And then I hadn't seen my mum in about 12 months as well. Man, we're getting real here. And she was like, yep, she was going to stay down for a couple of weeks and hang out. And then, of course, the lockdown happened and I got to see her for 2 days. So that was kind of gut-wrenching to think, I can't wait to see my family. And then she had to go back home after like two or three nights or something like that. But I want to say thank you to you guys for being here, and we have a stream family here, and the support of you guys, and just somebody to talk to, and you guys motivate me, you get me to work. This is the best part of my working week, and I feel so grateful for your support and just the kindness that you guys share as well. And I don't want other people to feel alone. That's something I want to stress. So even if you can't see your family or the people, or you might feel a little bit alone, we are here for you, and it goes both ways. You might think this stream and there's a community there for you, but it's also, I feel like you guys are here for me as well. Like we're all in this together. Anyway, Isaac is, I guess, just spamming the chat right there. We're talking about mental health, and he's more concerned about doing the giveaways. So I'm just going to ignore Isaac right there. I'm sure that actually, you know what? I'm just going to ban him from the channel. So there you go. Hide user on this channel. Those kids. He's gone. Hey, Stu, you want to talk about mental health and real things that are serious? Nah, mate, I'm a teenager. Get out of here. I just want some free stuff. Give me a free drone. Anyway, let's have a look here. Reading some of these super chats. I guess they've got a bit of maturing to do. Right there, we have Chucker. He said, donating to the Sean Williams giveaway. That's from Chucker. Your name is in the list. Thank you very much there, Chucker. Yeah, that's the shortlist giveaway for this bad boy, which today is, I should just leave it out of the case. I just zipped it up twice. Good one. Is this, take it out. This bad boy right here. So we have a Tiny Hawk 2. to go out to somebody. Man, I forgot we haven't even done our opening all these packages right here from people. So that's going to be there. Let's see. Noisy Boy FPV sending through some love as well. JFPV saying, what new drones have you got for Christmas? These are all super chats. Man, they're all coming through at the same time. What's going on here, guys? What new drones have you got for Christmas? We'll be opening those in just a little bit. Thank you very much, Jay. I'll put your name on the list, even though you've already won once, my friend, but fingers crossed. Gunner as well saying, he's donating, saying, just making Sean's odds of winning a little bit lower. Okay. That's Sean Winter Williams that we're talking about. People are right. That's what we need to change his name to. Right there. And let's see. Sean's donated again. He says, lol, at Chucker FPV, I'm the wild card when you get a respin. So that is true. If Sean wins this, we just respin. Like, it's actually next to his name. We're going to respin again. So if Sean wins the prize, we respin. Because he has won too many times in the past. As well as Lawrence Espostio. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. He's saying, I just got my Skyzone Adam RC Plus. I saw your video at it and I had to get it. It looks insane. Thank you very much for your donation there, Lawrence. I'll put your name on the short list as well. We'll also give Charlie a snack, and it really is the best flying toothpick. Here you go, Charlie. Oh, yeah, that's delicious. Thanks very much, guys. Can't wait to... Oh, we have a bit of chicken. Is that some extra liver in there? So toasty. All right. Jumping over to this one. Yeah, you are going to enjoy that drone. And you have a look. Trevor's face says it all when you do that. I think even Gunnar saw that thing hover. It just sounds like a dream. Now, I flew the Pro. I don't know how the Plus is going to go. But I flew the... I think mine was the Pro version. So the Plus was a step up again. It might be even faster. But thank you very much there. Legendary Potato says already almost at 100 likes. I just looked at it. It ticked over. We've got 112 people watching. We've been streaming for 61 minutes with 100 likes. And I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you. Thank you to these legends as well. We'll give them a shout out. We've got Chaos FPV, Nick, Captain Kirk, Dak. I don't know why I said it like that, but Captain Kirk, spelt with some letters there, Captain, if you're watching this. Daxy FPV, Donnie Quiggs, Rob Malali, Greg Walden, Toxic FPV, Drunken Bullet. And you know what? I do need to apologize. We might have to change Squeak PV. We might have to move it because Charlie is cutting him out right there. RS7 driver, Brad33, RGMG, Trollololololol, whoever that may be, DSA Gaming, Sean Winter Williams, Random Family Man, and Simon Willerman as well. And we just had a super chat. This one's from Sandal Kingdom. He's saying, keep up the great content. Well, thanks, man. I actually feel, sometimes I feel bad, as well as Johnny DRC. Thank you very much there. He's saying here too. Charlie. We actually got two snacks. So one from Sandal. It's from Johnny DRC. Alright. And from Sandal. But thank you very much, Johnny DRC. A big fan of Charlie. He's been watching the channel for a long time. But Sandal, I feel guilty sometimes about the content on this channel that I haven't made enough stuff for you guys to watch. So that's something that's been a little bit frustrating. For me anyway, that I haven't been able to do that. All right, what I'm going to do for 10 seconds before we open up some stuff on the stream, let's have a look here. If I go to share your vids, a bit impromptu. Let's have a look right here. Share your vids, share your vids. Right here. So we're going to be watching this one. A little Christmas special premiered 5 hours ago. Oh, is that sound? Yep, it's sound. All right, we've got some crazy Christmas things. I'm going to read this, man. Chaos and Chucker as well. We're going to play this. Then I'm going to read those super chats out. I'm very quickly going to run to the loo, and I will be back in 2 seconds. And then we're going to talk about some exciting things. Guys, come on. Don't do this right now. Alright, we've got a bit of screen share. I'm going to choose some music as well. Let's have a look here. Let's see. Let's play... Do we want... Oh, we don't want... Oh, yeah, okay. We're going to go Christmas music. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, I'll be back in... before this video is even done. So I'll see you guys in about 30 seconds time. We are back. Okay. What's going on here? What's going on with all these donations while I've been gone? Here's Stu. Okay, we're watching this cool video. I'm going to read all these donations out right here in just a second, but I feel like that Christmas timing went well with this video. Some music right there. Let's press pause on this bad boy. And jumping back in here, main face cam. Man, I've got a bit to catch up on. Alright, so the last one I think I read out was, this one's from Sandal. Chucker said, if I win today, can you please give it to JFPV? So there's some lovely friendship there. What's going on with this music? Is that too loud? I think it's just about to end in just a little bit anyway. Press minimize on that. Alright, so thank you very much there, Chucker. Chaos FPV as well. Put my name as a respin as well, Stu. Choo choo, boys. You know what to do. And that really did look like that donation train did take off right there, because then we had one from Sean Winter Williams. He's saying just another respin into the mix. We've had E0 sending through a super chat, as well as JFBV again saying, thank you, Chucker. Love to you, bro. And to Stu and Noisy Boy sent through some pounds as well, giving me a fist pump as well. Thank you very much there to every single one of those people. We're going to give Charlie another one on all of your behalf. Oh, yeah, he can already hear it. Look at him. Yeah, just what's happening? Okay, Charlie. Okay, let's do it. Twisted FPV saying, I never win anything. Mate, you won. Is that true? I think you've won some stuff in the past. Maybe Twisted? Or I could be getting you confused with Fisted. Maybe. Okay, coffee is finished. Let's do it. We're going to do What's in the Studio, where we're going to open some packages. I know Ross Wolf, he loves my singing. You guys want me to do more singing, right? That's what you're saying? But let's have a look. We have a whole heap of boxes and things to open up right here on the stream. We're going to talk about the new products before we go through the stream, and then we're going to do some giveaways before we get out of here. Let's have a look, because we've been streaming for 67 minutes. We've got 104 people watching, and we've got 107 thumbs up. So thank you to every single one of you who's hit that thumbs up button or the thumbs down button. Let me know, man, it's getting bigger. We're at 108 right now. Now, this is the first one. This is the Mob Light 6. So this is from Happy Model. This is the Mob Light 6. Russ Wolf is saying no. Limbo Drones is asking me if I like Collins. I don't even know who that is. I am sorry right there. Jay saying he broke his glasses and need a bit more auto-tune. But let's have a look right here. This one. Is this in focus? Please don't break the camera. Let's see. We want to get this a bit more in focus. If I hold them up about there, it's going to be a bit better. All right. Let's open this bad boy. Drop some parts on the floor. Essentially, get a spare frame. This is what this is. I'm just going to make a big pile down in front of Charlie. All right. Look at this thing. This might even be a Crossfire version. So, this is like the Mob 6. But it's meant to be a bit lighter. I don't know how much lighter you can get from the Mob 6, but that is the theory behind it as well. It looks like it's got a little bit bigger props, and you're meant to get some longer flight times. So, I don't know. Time will tell. This is actually one that I'm excited to fly, because I really like my Mob 6. My daughter likes chasing it around the house, so if I can fly this one around, I'm looking forward to it. So we'll have to see how that goes. It's got an all-in-one board. It's very, very light. So Jay's saying no, 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 nice right there. It said Free Sky on the box, did it? You are correct, good sir. I don't know why I thought that was a TBS antenna. Thank you, keeping me honest. Let's have a look. We've also got the second version right here. Now this is the Mob 7 light, which is a bit of a different spec one. So we've got this bad boy, which we're going to be probably reviewing soon as well. Test Pilot Tim sending through some love saying, how's it going, bro? I'm going to say it's going good. Like, you know, one day at a time. Yesterday was a bit rough, but today I'm feeling better. So thank you for tuning in, being part of the stream as well, Test Pilot Tim, for tuning in, week out. So how's it going for you? Let me know. I hope that this stream in some way can make your day better. Whether you're chilling at home, this goes for everybody. You might be chilling at home, you might be finished work, you're winding down, you're listening to me while we're making some dinner. This is all for you to get flying, feeling better, just sharing the love. Nothing but love, y'all, as Donnie would say. So we're going to be checking this one out as well. So that came in through the Christmas break. Let's see. We've seen that on the stream before. We do have this package right here. Who can guess what's in this? You know, I've got a pretty good idea, but let me know what you think. Kiz Bartlett saying, did someone say sausage? And Mad Grumpy Man saying, hey Tim, I love your flight action. And JFPV saying, woohoo, now we're going to have some happy flying, Stu singing on the stream. That's, yeah, just for you, Drunken Bullet, my friend. And Bonza FPV saying, building a Cinerat right now. And License Drive saying, explain the sausage for those people new to the stream. Okay. Let's see. If you are new to the stream, there is an awful lot of sausage talk on here. And it's got a bit of a dynasty behind it. And basically, it just comes up a lot. That's all you need to know. What is this? Now, this is... I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Anybody's sound cutting out. Alright. Is that happening for you guys? Stu's mic looks like a sausage. Sorry about that noise. Is there 2 packages here? They've taped 2 to 1? What is in here? Yep. Yo! I got a personalized Christmas card from Beta FPV. And a sticker. A one-off sticker. Oh no, the sticker's on the... Is the sticker on the bag? It's a Meteor sticker. It's a cool looking sticker. Alright. Why does this bag smell good? Okay. Let's see. We've got some dark... I feel this is kind of a nice little touch. It says, Stu, I think it says trying times. The end of the year is coming and it's been a tough year. We're glad that we have you with us. Thank you for your support. And we really love your content. We can't wait to bring better products next year. Wishing you a happy new year in advance. All the best from Beta FPV. Oh. Man, that's very nice of a company to do that. Wait up. There is extra stuff in here. We did get some stickers. Alright, let's have a look right here. So we've got... Oh, this is awesome. This stuff is great. Donnie sent it through some love saying, don't ask and tell me how to spend my money unless it's around a quad. Alright, Donnie, stop donating. I'm going to tell you, stop it, bro. And Abdul saying, should I get a Beta Twig XL 3-incher? We'll check that out in just a little bit. We've got some of these. It looks like Beta FPV sent through an absolute ton of stickers. We'll have to include those in some of the giveaways as well. They do some of the best stickers, I think, in the biz, actually. Let me know what you guys think. Bonza's saying it's a mask. Sniff the card. Yeah, something smells like a lolly or something in here. But here is actually something that I do think is pretty awesome. Check this out. So, we have let's see if we can get this in focus. Look at this key ring, boys and girls. No, there we go. Come on, get in focus. All right, so we've got like a pretty cool little FPV key ring. I think that's kind of rad. I like it. I like the colors. I'm actually going to use that. So we'll put that one to the side. I don't think there's anything else in this first little package. I didn't even recognize that was there. We'll put those stickers there. We'll give some of those away with them as well. Gunner says he's showing his age. Scratch and sniff stickers. Haven't heard of those since the 80s. Now let's open this big package that they've got, but I don't want to cut it because I have a feeling I know what's in here when it's this round circle-y shape, but you never know. Let's have a look. Being very careful. Alright. A lot of people talking about scratch and sniff stickers right here, so don't know what we've started. Alright, yeah, this looks more FPV related. Where's Charlie? I don't want to run his little paws over. And who knew this would take so long just to open one large package, eh? Gosh, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, what did you guys get for Christmas? That's something I'd be interested in. Man, this is the hardest thing. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. There's nothing in there. We can get rid of that. Throw that packaging to the side. This is actually what I thought was going to be in here. You can hear it. Looks like a please don't spring open and stab me in the face. I think we've just got a little whoop gate or something like that. So yeah, I'm not going to open that one up anymore. Oh, please don't spring out. Let's zip this back up. Alright, so we've got a little race gate or something right there. Alright, poor Charlie, he's out of here. Let's see what people are saying in the chat as well. Limbo for Drones, he's saying some things. And the License to Drive saying, I love the idea. The License to, what on earth do you think I'm doing? Scratching my sausage and sniffing it? Yeah, don't do that. Okay. And a lot of sausage talk as well. Drunga Bullet saying, I got the beta twig. It flies good. Long flights too. Now, Abdul did send through a donation. And he wants to have a look at the beta twig XL 3-incher. So let's have a Google of that. Beta FPV twig XL 3-inch. I think we've looked at this a few times in the past. I think I've got the 4-inch version of this. So this is what we're talking about. Whew. I'm like feeling puffed after opening that package. Right here, what do I think about this? Let's see. It's probably, what, $220 US? Yeah, I think it'll probably fly pretty well. It's probably pretty performance packed. It's going to be under 250 grams. So, yeah, I reckon. Does anyone else have experience with this one? Let me know if you have been flying it around. How does it go? But yeah, I can't see any problems with it. What have we got? 12 amp ESC. What is an NF4 flight controller? 200 milliwatt VTX. Yeah. I say go for it, man. I think you'll enjoy it. Jumping down here. Jay is saying, Williams, there is a lot Rax boys out there, bro. And I said, no, pumpkin, not exact. I'm not too sure what people are talking about in the chat, actually. All right, let's open up the next one before we do some giveaways, which is going to be our Jackpot Giveaway, which is this radio right here, which is the X-Lite Pro or something. You get this, whatever this is. So, I can't remember if this is one of the early ones. You need to update the firmware to get the antenna defective thing to stop talking, or if it's got some different firmware on there. Anyway, you get that radio. That's what's going to be going out to somebody. Testbot Tim saying, my radio finally got sent. Ketcher saying, what's up, Stu? How's it going? It's going well, man. I got to say, I'm happy to be here. Happy to be talking to you guys. This is the FPV Mix. If you've just tuned in, if you've got some drone questions, please throw them down below. It is all for you. I want you guys to have a fantastic day. This is the best part of my working week, hanging out here, talking to you guys, answering your questions, getting you excited about this hobby, and just sharing this amazing community with as many people as we can. It completely changed my life, and I just want other people to experience that as well. I want them to use drones to improve their lives, and just to well, most of you who are here, you know how special this hobby can be and how much it can really change the way that you look at the world. So thank you. All right, moving on. We did get this from Beta FPV. Have I opened this up? No, I just looked at the outside. We have, and I need to do a video on this one probably sooner rather than later, so stay tuned for this one. This is it's pretty much like a naked GoPro from Beta FPV. So very, very cool stuff right there, except you don't have to take your GoPro apart. So that is it the SMO or something like that? The SMO 4K, the ultralight 4K camera for FPV drones. So very, very cool stuff. I'll be doing a video on that one relatively soon. Let's put that down here. Bonds FPV saying, this stream has made my day 100 times better. It's my pleasure, my friend. Like, absolutely. I want, you know, I know how tough people's days can be. Well, I should say, I know how tough my days can be. And if this stream helps you in a large way or a small way, that's what we're here for. Just to help you through the day and, you know, offer some help in some way, shape, or form, whether it be large or small. So thanks for providing that feedback, because that's why we do it, really, to make your day a bit better. All right, well, this is a large box. Let's see what's in this one. It's from HGLRC. It says it's the Wind 5 Lite. So might be a racing style drone from HGLRC, but we're going to be finding out. Let's see. Throwing that to the side. So much rubbish in here. Let's have a look. Just purchased a Radiomaster TX12. That's from Ben. The Wind. Actually, this is a cool looking drone. JFPV saying, oh my god, I've seen this drone. It's sexy. Okay. Oh, yeah, you might be right there. Oh, that does look nice. I just know that's going to come back in a clip that. I just realized what my face would have looked like saying that, looking down. Oh, no, kids. Anyway, this is what I was talking about. Look at this thing. That looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, I can't wait to screen this thing around. It's got some chunky motors on there. What do we got? They 2307s, 2207.5s, 1900 kV. So we've got a 6S. Looks like a race monster right there. Very, very cool stuff. Can't wait to screen that one around. Jay's saying, yep, that's going to happen and clip that. That's a nice slice of some sausage right there. Okay, put that one to the side. I have to do a big cleanup after this, actually. Okie dokie. We don't have too many more packages to open. Then we're going to be answering your questions, doing some giveaways. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's see, how long have we been streaming for? We've got a 100... Man, we've got to speed this up. We've only got like a couple of minutes left. Still got a couple of packages and some giveaways to do. So, all right, this one I am excited for. Check this out. It is a new pair of Fpv goggles from Skyzone. Oh, I can hear everybody's eyes prick up. But what, is that the word? The ears prick up. But what do eyes do? Eyes open up more. We have, let's see. Let's have a look here. These bad boys, the Skyzone Cobras. Steady view receiver, high resolution screen, and a battery bay. Who is that? How dare someone send me through a donation? What are you guys doing? But that is Scooterfile. He sent it through a donation saying, glad to see you doing vids, but love the stream, Stu. A little more hope you don't mind. Oh, bro. I just want to say thank you so much for your support, Scooter. It is absolutely my pleasure. And also thanks for using that Streamlabs link. So it means YouTube doesn't take like the 30 to 40% as well. So I do appreciate that. And I'll even give Charlie a little snack for you. There you go, Charlie. And we've got Twisted as well saying, keep up the great content. Thank you very much, Twisted. Let's give Charlie a snack right here. Well, thanks very much, guys. Jumping back to this one, we were talking about these goggles. These come so beautifully packed that I don't want to, I guess, look at this. Anyway, we're going to be talking about these. They'll be coming up as well. We've got some new Skyzone goggles, and it looks like they've got a module bay on the top. That might be, is that the Rapid Mix? It might be the Rapid Mix receiver. So Skyzone, and we've got, looks like an 18650 underneath. Skyzone makes some great stuff. This should be interesting. I don't like box goggles, but we'll have to see how these go. Putting that neatly back in there. Now, of course, we've only got a couple more. Let's see for this one. Jolie Grail is saying, do you recommend DIY phone FPV goggles? I mean, I don't want to spend too much. No, I don't. Not at all. Not in the slightest. It's a waste of money. If you think that you're going to be doing FPV and enjoying it using your phone, I think the amount of latency, no. Like, it's already cheap enough. If you want to do FPV and you don't want to spend any money, just buy a $90, or whatever it is, $120 ready-to-fly Emax kit or Beta FPV kit, whatever it's going to be. You can't do it cheaper than that and enjoy the hobby. That is as cheap as it is going to get. All right, we do have some Eachine 04s, which not these ones smell like cheap plastic, but they do have a detachable screen. So we'll see how these go. Let's have a look. I've got to make sure. I'm always worried about my daughter running in here and eating some of these little red parts that come off the antenna. All right. Anyway, apparently this screen detaches. We'll learn more about that. Just trying to get through all these before the stream ends. And we have 2 more packages. Of course, we've got some DJI stuff. I'm going to try these patch antennas out. And we've got Sandal Kingdom is saying, don't know, YouTube took a cut. Sorry. Here is a legit $5 for the stream. Man, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, YouTube actually takes, I think it's between 30 and 40% of every single super chat. Not that I want to tell people how to spend their money, though. I'm grateful for people who are watching, whether even if they're, if they're not donating, I'm grateful that they're just here hanging out, having fun. This stream is for them. If they use a super chat, I couldn't be more grateful. And if they want to use that donation link, there is a Streamlabs link there. The difference between that and the super chat is that, well, YouTube doesn't get a cut of the Streamlabs link. I think it's like 93 or 97% of the Streamlabs link goes to supporting the channel. Otherwise, it's, if you use the YouTube one, they take like 30 to 40% or something, so you're left with 60 to 70%. All right, anyway, then this is the last package before who wants to do a giveaway. Let's have a look. This one is from iFlight. It says Merry Christmas on there. I think this is a little drone. It is a little drone. Open this up. I don't even know what this is called, but it did come with 6 batteries. So 5 batteries, 6 batteries, 5 batteries. That's a weird number to include. But we've got this thing, whatever this is. So some little FPV drone we'll have to check out as well, with a different receiver on the back, which is kind of nice actually. All right. Let's see. And I can see a super chat coming through from Chucker. He's saying, do you have a PO box for me to send stuff to? I absolutely do, Chucker. If you email me, I should put the PO. Maybe I should just put it in the address right there. But send me an email. I'll send you through my my email right there. Glenn saying, those greedy people at YouTube, I think is what he's mean. Joel Grail saying, so are you going to do a review of those items on another video? Yes, I am. That is my job, basically, to do those reviews for you guys. So that's going to be there. Drunken Bullet saying, no giveaway today, please. All right, let's do this. Who wants the giveaway? Who doesn't want a giveaway? That's what we should do for a straw poll right there. And this is where I feel very blessed to know that I feel like most of the people watching, the long-term viewers, they're just here for the community, for the support of this amazing channel. for this stream family. And then every once in a while you get a lot of people, you get a couple of people like, when's the giveaway? But I know that most of you guys, well, we'll have to see what people say in the chat anyway, but I feel like most of you guys are just here to hang out, have some fun. Random Family Man saying giveaway cancelled, and DU4 FPV saying always miss so much. There should be some reminders there, DU4. You know, when it should say, hey, stream starting at this time, you can always have a look a little bit earlier. Let's see, scrolling down. Dustin is saying giveaway. Seabass is saying giveaway. Ketch is saying giveaway. Give sausages. Limbo Patron saying everything from free. And D for you saying I probably won every time. I can't make it. J for the win. Chaos saying no giveaways till I post my 5-inch new video. It's gonna be a while. I'll roll it. And Bonza saying, I'm not here for the giveaway, just for Stu. Thank you very much there, Bonza. Very, very kind of you. And Free Range Chicken RC saying, giveaway? Nah, the stream is enough. Right, and Alexander is saying, would you consider doing a GPS comparison video for all the people in USA who have remote ID to look forward to? What do you mean a GPS comparison video where we compare the results of different GPSs? I think if you're worried about remote ID, I don't know the ins and out of it. I saw a thumbnail of Bardwell's. I haven't watched the video. Saw a thumbnail of Bardwell. It was like remote ID, now what, or something like that. But if you have to put a GPS on there, I guess, are you concerned about the performance of the GPS too much? Let's see. Enzo N0 saying, came for the lol, stayed for the giveaway. Am I going? And Chuck is saying, do the new Skyzones have auto scan? Probably the Cobras do have auto scan. Don't even get me started. And Limbo for Drone saying, I wish everyone Bitcoins and Ethereum. As well as Chaos saying, I'm doing a build with the Flyware, Mr. Croc Frame, Emacs Red Bottoms, SpeedX, ESCs, and a whole bunch of stuff. What do I think about those? They all seem like high quality, slightly like last gen. I guess maybe some like Emacs Red Bottoms is a little bit last gen right there, but the Tramp VTX and the SpeedX is all going to be fantastic, but probably expensive. You're probably gonna, you know, there's some quality components that you're using. All right, let's do it. Let's do a giveaway right here. If I open up, let's have a look. Did I put a link in the description of this video? I hope I did. Yes. Let's see. Open up the giveaway form. Let's have a look. How many names have we got in here today? Scrolling down. All right. 3466. Let's have a look right here. 3466. We need a keep 'em generated random number picker, which is this one. We need a number between 1 and 3466. All right. I just typed 67. Let's do it. Let's do a screen share right here. Chaos FPV saying no free stuff till COVID is over. Okay. Let's see. What's the winner going to be? Got to keep them generated. Fingers crossed. 1407. Let me find that user. Put their name on the screen. That is for a X-Lite, a FreeSky X-Lite Pro or something like that. 1407. Screen share. Face share. 1407. Scroll up. 1407. 1407. All right, let's have a look here. Get my snipping tool. 1407. Okay, 1407. Congratulations to this person. Please send me an email within the next half an hour, and then we can organize your prize. If you don't do that, well, sorry, you forfeit the prize, and we'll draw it on the next stream. So 1407. This is for Brian Breeding. Screen share right here. Yep, send me an email, Brian, and it's got to come from the rest of this email address right here. So when you send me an email from this, well, then Bob's your uncle. I'm going to give you half an hour, so by 12:05, I'm going to give you till 10 past 12 my time, so it's 11:35 a.m. now. We got a little bit over half an hour. Send me an email. It's at uavfutures@gmail.com. Congratulations to Brian Breeding. I'm not too sure how to pronounce that. But let's see if you're here in the chat. Chaos is saying, oh, that's a respin for sure. Bob's your uncle. I demand a recount. I call vote a fraud. All right, we're not going to get too political right here. Bad Manners FPV saying, did you miss me because you missed my last chat? Did I? Nah. No. I can't have. When was this, Bad Manners? Okay, I'm sorry. The one, that is the very, very last chat. So, all right, I'm looking at this twice. My mistake. All right. Bad Manners sent one through straight after we spoke about, do you have a PO box there from Chucker? That was from Chucker. Then Bad Manners says, hey, yo, I'm back. Colombia was awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully you got some... Did you take your drones with you there, my friend? And then he just sent through that super chat. I'm struggling to talk here, saying, did you miss me because you missed my last chat? I'm so sorry about that. Bad Manners. I'm glad I'm all caught up now, but hopefully you had a fantastic holiday, and hopefully... the rest of you guys have enjoyed the stream. Twisted is saying, I feel so disenfranchised. Why? Oh, gosh. Robert's your father's brother. Bob's your uncle. That's coming in from Drunken as well. Kiz Bartlett saying, Brian's busy breeding. And Postman Drone saying, good day, Stu. Just an update. The Mob 6 Nazgul and the good old T210 and Mumba Stack are all linked with the radio and operational FPV Air Sim was set up last night. So he's about to get up and get flying as well. Testbot Tim asking, where is XJet? He might pop in every now and again. He might be here tomorrow. And Bad Menace is saying it was great. Can't wait to load the footage and post it for you. We can't wait to watch it. Other than that, look, guys, we've been streaming for 95 minutes. I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. And I wholeheartedly, truly mean this. Thank you so much, because you guys make my day better. Just hanging out, talking to you. I just want to say, I really want to say thank you. Thank you to each and every single one of these legends for supporting the channel. Thanks to every single one of you who is watching. I feel blessed to be able to do this and do this stream, and I hope in some way, large or small, this stream made your day better. Why? Because you deserve it. You deserve to have a good day. If things have been tough and you feel like it's been a bit of a struggle, there are some mental health links in the description down below. I don't want you to feel alone. We're here for you. This stream family is nothing but love, y'all, as Donnie would say. And I want you to have a fantastic day. So other than that, be kind to each other. Most importantly, be kind to yourself. Subscribe for more FPV related content, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. There should be a stream tomorrow as well. Straight after this, I've got a big day actually. I'm driving up to see Calvin. I'm going to catch up with Crash Test Cal. I have not seen him in probably about 3 months, so I'm going to catch up for him for lunch. And then on the way home, I'm going to stop at the grumpy bugger himself, GT's house. Going to be hanging out with him. I know that I'm also excited to try it. Trev got like some VR goggles or something like that, which I'm excited to try out. I know Captain Kirk was talking about them as well, so I'll have to ask him a few questions about them when I see him on there next. But yeah, it should be good. I don't know why people are saying happy birthday. It is not my birthday yet, so that's from Postman Jones. It is in January though, but I don't know if I should tell you guys about that. Anyway, subscribe for more FPV related content. Thank you so much for your support and being here, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. I should say as well, this video right here in live stream general chat, I'm not going to play it on the stream because apparently it's got copyright music here. But Kiz says he's sorry for this video that he's posted. So feel free to go check that out. That's in live stream general chat. I'm going to watch it, but I'm going to watch it off stream. Look at all those packages there. Sean, you nut job. What are you doing, mate? The stream's over. This isn't when you send through a donation, but thank you very much. You know what? I'm going to give Charlie a little snack for the last donation of the stream. Thank you very much there, Sean.
Oh yeah, thanks, Sean. Unicorns.
Chaos, did you not? I thought we spoke about you doing the build on the prop frame and the emacs red bottoms. But you know, it looks good, man. I think. Captain Kirk, you nutter, mate. That was in there by about 2 seconds. You should jump in chat sometime when you're free, Captain Kirk. I'll ask you some questions as well. I'd love to know what you're using in VR versus what Trevor's using. All right, peace out, boys and girls and animals.